Hey, okay, this is Black Ninja. Good evening, everybody. Um, I'm here to talk about men's reproductive rights. Now, it's been really pissing me off lately that all this stuff I'm hearing about. What I've been told is the fact that feminist groups say we don't need a man to raise a kid. Well, yes, you do. Well, first of all, saying that on a nearly constant basis can be a little be a little irritating, and it pisses guys off, Um, there are sperm banks that are utilized for women who can't have children or choose to have perfect kids. This I can understand, but it's like when you naturally have kids, like through sex or reproduction. Um, First of all, it is the guy's sperm, and the guy, regardless, is the one that decides the gender of the baby based on um, sperm. Without the guy, you can't have a kid, okay? And without the woman, she can't give birth. So, um, when you do artificial insemination, like for, you know, uh, it's for maybe infertile couples or um, you know, having someone else carry your baby when you can't have kids, but when you blatantly negate the need for a man in a child's life, it is it's insulting because it's the man that has his seed, his sperm. Technically, it is still his property. Okay, and I don't care how mean of a mother or disciplined of a mother you can be. Nothing in the world will deter your kids from behavioral problems. Like what Chris Rock says when he says, "I'm gonna tell you, daddy." That that'll do it. That'll do it. You can raise a kid without a man, but it's not doesn't mean it's a good idea. And also, you know, it's the man that in charge of discipline. And your kid will smarten up when you're firm enough to say, "You stop that right now," and they stop in a minute. You know, you know. By all means, spank your kids if need be. But it's to negate a man's existence is not during you know any kind of reproductive having kids. It's just plain ridiculous. Um, a kid does not grow up psychologically healthy with just a mother or just a father. You need to have both parents, you know, to have some sort of balance in his or her life. Um, you know, um, Without a father, a daughter has dad issues, and without a father, a son, I don't know, becomes misguided and bratty and has behavioral problems down the road. Look at Justin Bieber, for God's sake. Um, it's like, you know, it's not something to root for when militant feminists are pro having kids without the man. There's a lot of good qualities a man can provide in a family, and usually it's the man that plants the seed, so it is his property, and and he provides for them. He has a job, everything. So it is without a father, um, kid can't step out of his or her boundaries properly or comfortably. They can't learn the virtues of adulthood, especially if it's a little boy. a little boy can't learn the virtues of manhood and responsibility without a father. And those are some of the things why you need a man to raise a kid. Now, I'm not pro-marriage. I hate marriage. Just because you're married doesn't mean you're going to be happy, you know. And it's, a lot of people are divorced because they choose the wrong kind of guy. But just be careful when you're choosing who you're going out with. And that another tenet of masculinism is that it's sexist to think that all men are, these playboy that hop from bed to bed, having random relationships. I can't do that. I personally can only make love to her if I'm emotionally attached to her or know her personally. I don't do one night stands. I'm more likely to be faithful. But I'm just saying that there are men out there like that that can be emotionally investing in a relationship and emotionally attached. Um, and that 80% of the time it's the mother that takes custody of the kids in a divorce when your mother you got a mother that's completely crazy or psychotic, or violent, or um, and the man should have say in these things. Also, lastly, abortion. It's the man that did all that work planting the seed in you. He should have a say on whether the kid should be aborted or not. Just to do things about uh, a man's input is not, it's not fair. It's not balanced. It's sexist, and and um, some men are capable of emotionally invested relationships, and